Rukzuk. Simply powerful web design.
Hi, this is Max from rukzuk, and I want to talk to you about styles in rukzuk. So, how can I make my modules look the way I want them to? And I've got this example page right here, and I want to look at this navigation and make it look a bit more interesting. So I go in, click on my navigation, come over to the Properties tab, and hit this button, and this opens up this list of all the styling options that we've got in rukzuk. And some of these you might already be familiar with if you've been working in CSS before, right? We've got background color, we've got border radius, drop shadow, all these things that directly resemble CSS rules. But then we've also got some special things in there like icon or list. And we've also got selectors, but we'll get into this in a second. For now, let's just add a border. As you can see, this gives me these options. Let's do border top. Let's choose the color. This is German for gray. So let's choose gray. Let's do 2 pixels, and the same for the bottom border. Right, and there we go. As you can see, the live preview automatically updates. Let's add another style. So click the button again, and let's do padding and margin. And as you can see, this adds another tab up here, and I can click back and forth between my border and my padding and margin. So let's do padding top. Yeah, 10 pixels, that's fine. And padding bottom. Now, these 2 styles that I've added show up here, right here in the tree view under my navigation element, and it's got this little icon as well. And if I click it, I can hide and show the styles. Now, these apply for the entire navigation module, right? But what if I want to style the individual links? Well, that's what selectors are for. So let's add one. Let's add a selector. And again, this shows up right here in my document tree. Let's go in properties. And now this gives me all these options of things that I can select, right? And each module has its own set of things I can select. And the navigation module has got these. And let's do all navigation links. And now the way this works is, when I now add another style, say background color, this shows up inside this selector. So I can open this and close this, and it's nested inside the selector. So let's do background color blue, and this now applies only to the navigation links. Again, if I take this and drop it outside of the selector, it'll apply to the entire navigation module. If it's inside the selector, whoops, if it's inside the selector, it only applies to the links. Now let's say I wanted to add a hover style, right? So say I wanted to change the color of these links. When I hover them with my mouse, makes sense, right? So I come in here, hang on. I come in here, yeah, right. I come in here and I add a state selector. And this gives me these options. It's got pressed, focused, and mouse over. I'm gonna do mouse over for now. And as you can see, this state selector is now inside my selector for the navigation links. So this will only apply to the links themselves. And I can add another style, let's say, where is it? Font style right there. And let's do font color white. If we look at this again, I've got my font style inside my state selector, which is inside the navigation link selector. And now what should happen is I hover these links and they change color. The color changes to white. Right, and that basically covers how styling works in rukzuk. Go have fun with it.